Hey guys, welcome to Mixed. We've been gone for quite a while and I'm sorry about that. We've been very busy and I haven't been recording our hairstyles, but we are back and I can't wait to show you all of the cool hairstyles and tips and techniques we have for you. Thanks, I hope you enjoy our videos. Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
So we are gonna get right into it. As you can see, hairstyling time is often busy in my house. I'm doing a pigtail style on Lillian today. So I'm going to do a center part and I always line the center part up with her nose. That's the easiest landmark that I can find to make sure that the part is in the middle of her head. And once I've got my part mostly straight and I'm satisfied with it, I will section out the other portion of her hair so that it doesn't get in my way while I work on the other side. And now I'm going to make a part going the other direction, perpendicular to that center part, starting at her ear and going kind of straight up over her head towards the middle. So it's gonna be two sections of hair, front and back, as you can see. And then I'm going to create a diagonal part in the front section of that hair. So it's gonna make a tiny little triangle right at the front of her head. And I'm going to secure that with a rubber band. Lillian's hair is freshly washed and conditioned and moisturized. I like to use this CurlMix oil anywhere that I'm using rubber bands and tension. I just think it helps keep her hair moisturized and helps her hair grow. So now I'm going to create another part about a little less than an inch, I think, back from that first diagonal part. And I'm gonna follow the same angle as that first diagonal part. So it's going to just be another section of hair right behind that triangle. And I'm going to secure that section of hair with a rubber band. So I'm making a second ponytail, going to secure that with a rubber band. Now, one of the reasons why I'm always trying to find hairstyles for my girls that last is because I'm a working mom. I leave for work before 7 o'clock in the morning and I just don't have time to do their hair before they get ready for their day. So I need to find styles that will last, that I can do the night before or a few days ahead of time and will stay in their hair and look good. And now we are going to make another part about the same size as that last section of hair, and again following the same angle as the previous parts. And this is where things are going to change a little bit. I'm going to secure this ponytail, but I'm going to take the hair from that first triangle, the first ponytail that I made, and I'm going to split it into two, and I'm going to take those two sections and go around that second ponytail and include that hair in with the third ponytail. And I'll slow it down and show you this again in a bit. But I'm going to take the hair from that first ponytail, split it into two, and then secure that hair in with the third ponytail. And I will continue that pattern. So I'm going to leave the hair out of that new ponytail that I just made. Take the hair from the second ponytail where I had left it out, split that one into two, and go around that third ponytail that I had made. So it's going to be every other. I split the hair into two sections, go around, leave that section out, and then secure it with the last ponytail. And honestly, you can continue this as far back as you want to go. You could go all the way to the back of her head with this pattern. I'm going to stop because I'm making this into a pigtail hairstyle, but it gives the effect almost like you've braided the hair, but you haven't braided the hair. You're just creating ponytails and adding hair from every other ponytail, if that makes sense. And I'm going to repeat everything I just did on the other side. So again, creating the part from her ear up towards the top of her head. I'm going to meet where I did that part on the other side. So it's going to look like one straight part from ear to ear now across the top of her head. And I find that when I'm having a hard time getting the part straight, or I have little hairs that just don't want to cooperate, spraying the hair with a little bit of water can help. And now you can see why I only do Zora's hair while she's sitting in the high chair, because she's so busy. I would never be able to do her hair otherwise. So like I said, I've sectioned out that second section of hair in the front that's gonna match exactly what I did on the other side. So the goal here is mirror image. So exactly what I did, I want to do again. Another diagonal part, creating another little triangle right up there in the front that matches what I did on the other side. So I want all of my parts to line up in the middle, exactly where I made that section, that second section of hair. I want that to line up on the other side. And then again, I will make a ponytail with that second section of hair. And I'm going to continue going back just as I did on the other side. I'm going to create another part going back. This will be my third section of hair. And I'm going to take the hair from the first section, split it in two, wrap it around the hair from the second section, leaving that hair out. And I will secure it all into a ponytail with the third section of hair. So I have slowed it down here for you guys to really get a good look at it. You see that first section of hair, I'm splitting the loose hair from that ponytail in two. I'm going to wrap it around that middle section, the second section of hair. That hair stays loose in the second section. The hair from the first section splits in two, goes around the loose hair in the second section, and I'm going to put it into a ponytail with the third section. Then I will continue that pattern. And as I'm doing this voiceover for you guys, I'm seeing that Lillian was digging for gold in the portion that I decided to put on slow-mo. So I apologize. I hope she forgives me for this someday later. But here she is, my sweet girl. And I guess while I'm talking about Lillian, I should also add that I've got my scarred up knees hanging out in this video. I really didn't expect to be sitting down with my ripped up jeans showing off my knees, but I had recently fallen, actually while carrying the baby. We were both fine, but I skinned my knee. So don't judge me. Next time I'll try to pick a better outfit for recording. When I'm reaching the end of my sections, I take the hair from that second to last section, split it in two, and then just secure it behind the hair from the last section. And that kind of closes up the look and helps it look neat because I don't have another section to tie it into. Here you can see. Now the hairstyle is basically done. I'm simply just going to create pigtails in the back. I always like to add water and a little bit of product to help my pigtails look neater. And then I'll just brush it into a ponytail and add the hair from that front portion into the pigtail. And now I'll just do the same thing to the other side, and that will complete this pigtail look. Lillian is a little bit older than Zora, so she lets me get away with things like laying down her edges. And when I have time, I will do that. Every day I don't. She's still 4 years old and her hair is not going to be perfect all the time. I really love this style because I feel like it actually looks like you've braided the hair back towards these pigtails. And for the parents that don't know how to braid, I think this is a really great way to do an intricate style. That's not too hard. It's a little tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too hard. And it's actually really simple. I'm horrible with things like clips and bows and accessories for hair, But since we're doing this for YouTube, I'm adding in some gold clasps because I think it really helps complete this look. And here it is. We are done with these pigtails. I absolutely love this style. I left it in Lillian's hair for almost 5 days, I think, and it looked good for the first few at least. And I'm definitely gonna do it again. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We've got lots more content coming up. See you next time.